Asia Wilson, the MVP of the WNBA, the greatest player in women's basketball that nobody cares about.
Asia Wilson is upset about Caitlin possibly heading to Europe, especially after Asia has already pushed to be Nike's top star. The potential earnings Caitlin could make overseas are adding to the tension.
Nonsense about things that Caitlin was doing wrong when, in my personal opinion, she was doing nothing but going out there and playing great basketball every night and ignoring the hate that was coming to her from all sides, not only from...
If Caitlin heads overseas, she'll become the world's highest paid women's basketball player, and Asia isn't thrilled. Asia, being MVP, feels she should be in the spotlight and land the best deals, but that's not how things are playing out.
Asia Wilson, 28 years old, 1,000 points in the regular season. Why is that not the biggest story out at the moment? And why are we talking about Caitlin Clark?
Why exactly? Why when Asia was releasing a shoe were we talking about Caitlin Clark?
Caitlin has boosted sponsorships, raised salaries, and helped make the WNBA one of the most watched sports. Yet, some players in the league still show jealousy. This is exactly why she needs to move on. Now, let's see what game looks like without Caitlin Clark.
Commonplace where she'll go for 26 and 12. I mean, those are great numbers for any player, no matter how long you've been in the league. She's learned how to play the game, and she said, I had to learn how to play the WNBA way.
Asia sees herself as a star, even though the WNBA lacked fans before Caitlin arrived. Caitlin deserves to be the highest paid player. Hopefully she moves abroad and shows players like Asia Wilson what the league will be like without her.
You guys take a look at the stands. All the seats, even the courtside seats, are empty.
The possibility of Caitlin Clark signing with a European basketball league has sent shockwaves through the WNBA. Europe, known for being a hub for elite athletes across various sports, offers competitive leagues with lucrative contracts and international prestige. For Caitlin, the financial benefits of playing in Europe are substantial, with salaries often surpassing those in the WNBA. It's a chance for her to solidify her financial future while still playing at an elite level.
4 moved home games to bigger arenas when Indiana came to town to accommodate more fans. I'm not finished. Attendance for the entire league is up nearly 50% this year, and Indiana leads all teams with an average attendance of 17,035, up 319% from a year ago.
Asia Wilson has openly expressed her thoughts on Caitlin Clark's European contract, and her frustration revolves around money. For Asia, a long-standing powerhouse in the WNBA, it hits hard that Caitlin could make more overseas. It's not just about securing a paycheck. It's also about the respect and acknowledgement that comes with being the top-earning player.
So there's a mindset that Asia has to adopt to justify getting treatment she knows she doesn't deserve.
Asia Wilson is grappling with the harsh reality of Caitlin Clark's European contract, which touches on a deeper issue of status and recognition. For Asia, who has dominated the WNBA for years, the notion that Caitlin might earn more overseas feels like a direct challenge to her standing in the sport. Earning more often symbolizes greater value, and this shift threatens Asia's position as one of the top names in professional basketball. It's not just about financial security. Salary often translates to respect. The highest paid players are typically seen as the most important figures, both on and off the court. Asia has spent years tirelessly building her brand and securing her legacy in the WNBA, but now she's confronted with the unsettling possibility that Caitlin's meteoric rise could overshadow her own career. The idea of Caitlin not only out-earning her, but also capturing the spotlight abroad is a tough pill for Asia to swallow. Once part of one of the most beloved teams in the league, Asia's situation has become entangled with drama. Just last week, she faced criticism for her privileged comment directed at Kelsey Plum, but the tension with Caitlin isn't solely about money. Asia's frustration also stems from fear of losing her spot as the WNBA's face, a position she has held for years. Caitlin's rapid rise has altered the landscape, And the thought of Caitlin surpassing her in earnings and attention shakes Asia's sense of security and prominence. Being the face of the WNBA isn't just about excelling on the court. It's about being the player who captures the public's imagination, who drives ratings, and who represents the league on a global scale. Asia has held that role for some time, but Caitlin's rise is sparking fierce competition between the two stars. Asia has voiced her belief that Caitlin Clark should be one of the top contenders for MVP. For Asia, remaining relevant in a changing environment is just as important as being the best. Caitlin is quickly becoming synonymous with the future of women's basketball, and that presents a challenge. The difference in how fans perceive Asia and Caitlin is striking. Caitlin has built a strong, devoted fan base, with supporters rallying around her both on and off the court. Her social media presence is powerful, and her games draw huge viewership numbers. In contrast, despite Asia's consistent success, she hasn't managed to command the same level of loyalty. Part of Caitlin's appeal is her newness. Fans are always excited by emerging talent, and Caitlin represents a fresh narrative for the WNBA. She's seen as the future, while Asia, even with her dominant performances, is starting to be viewed as part of the league's past. This lack of fan support is frustrating for Asia. She has worked hard to establish her legacy, only to find herself overshadowed by someone who is just beginning her career. This is not just about losing fans, but about losing relevance. In the WNBA, where fan loyalty plays a crucial role in a player's career, the fear is that Caitlin's rise will leave Asia in a diminished position. Asia winning MVP should have cemented her as the face of the WNBA, but instead, she's watching Caitlin take over the spotlight. Even with her own signature shoe and logo with Nike, Asia is finding it tough to maintain her influence. Nike's relationship with Asia has been strong, but despite Caitlin's popularity, the company has been hesitant to fully embrace her. Asia, who has been with Nike for years, has enjoyed significant promotion, but Caitlin has been somewhat sidelined, largely due to the controversies surrounding her rise. Caitlin's ascent isn't just confined to the court. Her advocacy has also had a major impact on the league, such as pushing for chartered jets for players, which has significantly improved travel conditions for WNBA athletes. Caitlin's influence has grown beyond basketball, shaping the league in ways that challenge the status quo. Her ability to push for change has made her a leader, but it has also put her at odds with some players, including Asia, who sees Caitlin as a threat to the established order. Caitlin's contributions to the WNBA have elevated the profile of women's basketball, but not everyone is celebrating her achievements. The tension between Caitlin and Asia reflects a broader issue within the league: the clash between maintaining tradition and embracing change. Caitlin has sparked a rift between those who support her vision for the future and those who are resistant to her bold approach. One of the biggest concerns for the WNBA is what would happen if Caitlin decides to play in Europe. Caitlin is a major draw for the league, and her presence on the court leads to spikes in viewership. Without her, the WNBA could face a significant drop in ratings. Losing Caitlin would not only affect the league's overall popularity, but also individual players like Asia. Fewer fans would mean fewer sponsorships, and this would have a ripple effect on player earnings and personal brand-building opportunities. Asia, already frustrated with Caitlin's rise, would be in an even more difficult position if Caitlin leaves and takes a large portion of the audience with her. For Asia, this is not just about money or competition, it's about staying relevant in a rapidly evolving league. Caitlin's influence, both on and off the court, is undeniable, and as the WNBA continues to grow, the rivalry between these two stars will likely intensify.